What's up, y'all? John Doherty here from Editor Ninja. If you had to edit a few hundred documents per month, starting from where you are now, would you be able to do it? This is exactly what I was faced with a couple of years ago when Editor Ninja was just getting going. I ended up generating a lot of business, but we needed to go from about 10, 20 articles a month to a few hundred per month pretty quickly within just a couple of months. We learned a lot through that process, and that's what I want to share with you today. Because if you're producing 4 articles and you want to go to 10, or you're producing 10 and you want to go to 100, the lessons I've learned are going to help you out. So first, I'm going to show you our exact process. And then I'm going to share with you the specific lessons that we've learned that are going to help you do it a lot faster. So first off, how do we actually edit content this fast? What I did was I've actually built out what we call the EditorNinja Portal. So the EditorNinja Portal is software that sits behind a login wall. So once you're an EditorNinja subscriber, then you can submit content into your queue. The way that starts is we have a form/queue. So you submit it in there. My handwriting is terrible. I apologize. And then our lead editor reviews the submission. So they make sure that we can access the document. We make sure that the word count is correct. We make sure that there's a brief. We make sure that there's a style guide, all of that. Then they assign it to the editor. Once it is assigned to the editor, it has a start date. It has a due date. I'll get into those here in just a minute. Once they've edited it, then they QA it themselves to make sure they didn't introduce any extra errors or something like that. Then it goes to the lead editor for double QA. They make a clean copy, they accept all the changes, they fix anything that editing on suggesting mode messed up, and they make sure that version comes back to you that just has a couple of editor comments remaining on it for you to resolve and then take and publish. And then it is returned. This is not actually a full circle because then basically the process starts back again at the form being submitted, and then it bounces on around to all of these. So the reason it's not a full circle is because we work on 1, 2, 3 documents at a time based off of your subscription level. So there are a few things that we have learned that have really helped us unstick this process. Number one is you have to have software somewhere. So for us, it's the EditorNinja Portal. For others, it's going to be Asana or it's going to be ClickUp or something like that. But you have to have a place to manage all this to take it through the different steps. The second thing is have an assigned team. So we assign editors, writers, account managers, all of that. They are assigned to your specific account so that we know specifically who is going to do what. It also makes it way easier to manage capacity. If an editor is on vacation, we have a backup editor who can slot in, who knows your style guide and already knows what you need so that we can always get back work like promised. I'm sure you've had it happen before where you've gone on vacation or your writer has gone on vacation and all of a sudden you're not producing any content for 1, 2, 3 weeks, right? That significantly slows down your metrics. It significantly slows down your numbers. So we always have a backup. For you, I would think about if you're not writing or if your main writer is not available, who is available to do the work that you need done so that you can continue to hit your goal. Number 3 is start and due dates. Start and due dates have been really useful because we can start a document, say we start the document on July 7th and it's 2,000 words long. We know it's going back on July 9th. We start the next document on July 9th and it's say 1,000 words. That one's going back on July 10th. It allows us to consistently produce content on a set schedule so that nothing is missed. We've edited over 8,500 documents in Editor Ninja's lifetime. We've only returned maybe 12 late simply because we have a start date and a due date and a lead editor who is in charge of making sure content comes back on time. The fourth is set time for returning. We used to have an issue where an editor would start a document and they might return it at 3 or 4 o'clock, but all of our content is supposed to go back between 12 and 2 Eastern time. So we started telling all editors that content is due by 10 a.m. Eastern time on the day that it is due. So of course, this gives them a little bit of wiggle room. They might be 15 or 30 minutes late, but what we found is that they're never going to be 3, 4 hours late. The other thing that we have found that was really useful is notifications. Instead of relying on editors to log in every day, they get an email notification. They know to log in, look at their queue, see when it's due, see if they have any questions they need to ask the lead editor for clarification, something like that. And then they're able to manage their own schedule to get it done on time. And then the last one that has helped us really produce content on time is Slack. So we connect every editor, every writer, every production team really with their account directly in Slack. We set up a shared Slack channel, which means that they're able to communicate directly with you. So then you can answer any questions in real time. It's not back and forth over email and that sort of thing. Everybody's working in Slack these days. So this has really sped up production processes and we've been able to get things done right a lot faster the first time. So that's it. It's not super complicated, but you have to build processes like this if you want to scale up your production process. If you're going from, say, 3 articles a month to 10 articles a month, you're not just doing articles, but you're doing research, you're doing briefs, you're editing, you're publishing. Everything grows as the volume grows. You need to have a process in place. For us, it's these simple steps that I showed you of submission, review, assigning, editing, double QA by the lead editor, and then it being returned, having a start date, a due date, style guide on file as well, and then also having a backup editor. We have a backup lead editor so that if one or both of them are out, content is going to keep being produced on schedule. I was skeptical about it as we implemented this, and obviously it's been an iteration over time, but we've really gone from 10, 20 articles a month all the way up to 400, 500 documents a month. So these processes really do scale. You just have to apply more bodies and allow a little bit more time. So it's going to be a little bit more overhead to getting it done, but this process absolutely scales up to hundreds of documents per month. So if you're asking, hey, I'm going from 3 to 10, is this going to work for me? Absolutely. If you're going from 10 to 100, is this going to work for me? Absolutely. If you're going from 100 to 500, is this going to work for me? Absolutely. Hopefully this video has helped you out, helped you understand the production process a bit better so you can apply it either into your own software or come chat with us at Editor Ninja. We'd love to chat with you about your production so that we can help you take it to the next level if we're the right fit. Thanks y'all for watching. John Doherty, Editor Ninja. I'll see y'all later.